Hey guys, it's me, Poppy Rain here, and today we're going to be doing another little Q&A. These are some ones that someone found. There's a couple of these. Oh no, this is just one, never mind. So, what is your favorite Stuffy's name? My two favorite Stuffies currently, I have two. The one does not have a name yet still, and the other one is Harriet.
You better lay down, dude.
What? Yeah. What type of animal or doll is your favorite Stuffy? So, I'll show you. We have no name yet. There's a pink bunny. This is by the brand Purely Luxe from Target. I got her for my birthday. The other one is my Build-A-Bear that Daddy bought me from Salvation Army. This is baby Harriet. So a a bunny and a puppy. My favorite Disney movie? Yikes, that's a hard one. I like too many Disney movies. I don't think I have a favorite, but some of my favorites are like Bug's Life, the first Lilo and Stitch, not so much the other ones, all the Toy Stories, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph, Up, Nemo, Dory, Pocahontas, both Mulans. More the first Mulan though. Can't wait to see the live action one. I'm trying to think. I like Disney Channel original movies like Xena and the Sequel, all the Cheetah Girl movies, the Lizzie McGuire movie, what other ones? Drawing a blank. Smart House, Brink, Pixel Perfect, 17th Year, Going to the Mat, Ring of Endless Light, Luck of the Irish, I like the Descendant movies. Trying to think. I don't know, there's just too many to name, but I don't think I have one specific favorite. My favorite Disney princess is my top 5, or my top 10 in order. I'll set you guys up right here so I can do this. My top 10 in order are Jasmine, Mulan, Pocahontas, Rapunzel, and Merida are my top 5 in order. Technically, Vanellope's a princess, but I don't really consider her a princess. My favorite prince? I don't think I have a favorite prince. I mean, the closest thing to a prince would be Flynn Rider. He's technically not a prince. My favorite Disney characters? Jessie, Woody, Bullseye, Nemo, Dory, Wally, Eve, Carl, Kevin, drawing a blank of the name of the other kid from that movie, Doug, Vanellope, Stitch, what other I don't know, there's so many of them. My favorite cartoon. Oh, that changes a lot. Currently, my favorite cartoon isn't necessarily a little space cartoon, but it's Total Drama Island. But my top 10 favorite little space cartoons in no order are Super Wing, Vampirina, Fancy Nancy, Sheriff Callie, Doc McStuffins, Little Charmers, Shimmer and Shine, True in the Magic Kingdom, Ella the Elephant, and I don't think I said Doc McStuffins yet. Do I wear diapers? Well, I wear pull-ups and I wear cloth diaper. I don't use them though. For pull-ups, I wear the Good Nights. I can fit in the extra large since I'm small. I do have a couple of the Parent Choice ones, but I feel like they're not sturdy enough on the sides. I tried to use a Good Nights once. Thank God I was sitting on the toilet, because that was a disaster. They are not made to hold an overflow bladder of an adult. But yeah, I don't wear diapers to use them. And I do wear training pants, too. Do I use pacifiers, dummies, binkies, soothies? Yes. What brand? My nipples, most of them now are from Rears. The pacifiers aren't any specific brand. They're all custom-made deco passies. And my soother that I just bought is a Nubby from Walmart. My teether. I don't know how many I have, but you can look on I have videos somewhere on this channel that shows my whole pacifier collection. The only one that's not in there is my Coraline one. And then for pacifier clips, I don't really have a crap ton. I have the one that came with my soother, my Chewy pacifier clip. I have my Coraline pacifier clip that she custom made for me to go with my Coraline pacifier. I have my Princess one that came with one that I bought. I have my two Minnie Mouse ones that I decorated that are baby pacifier clips. I have the cheerleading shoestring that I use as a pacifier clip. And I have a crappy one from Wish. So I have like 8 pacifier clips altogether. I prefer the clear teats, not the cloudy ones. But like I said, go check it out. I have a bunch that need to be modified still, if I can. Baby ones. So yeah. Do I suck my thumb? No. Do I use sippy cups? Sometimes. How many do I own? Currently at Daddy's, I have 2. I have a No Drama Llama one and my Pink Princess one that you might have seen in some videos. They're in one of the halls from the Dollar Tree. Then at my house, I have a Pocoyo one, 2 that are supposed to be disposable that are Shimmer and Shine. I have a non-disposable Shimmer and Shine one. I have my 2 Finding Dory ones. I think I have like 8 sippy cups, because I got rid of a few. I think I have like 8 sippy cups, and then I want to say just 2 bottles. Because I don't really use bottles. I have 1 adult bottle, which honestly, it's cheaper just to buy an adult nipple for a bottle than to buy the whole bottle. But whatever, because there's not really any difference. I learned this from another abdl. I take all the stoppers out of mine, because like the one I wouldn't be able to use at all. Do you have a mommy, daddy, caregiver? Yes. I have a daddy. I call him Daddy. I don't really know what to say to that. It's kind of dumb. Do people in your real life know you're little? Well, good question. I told my mom. She kind of sort of knows. I tell people I'm a little, and most people don't understand anything about it because I'm not technically an abdl. I'm just a little. I told my mom had no clue what a kink was, nothing, which makes me sad because my mom grew up in the time of hippies, orgies, and frickin' drugs. But okay. My dad doesn't know at all because he just thinks the bottles and sippy cups and the pacifiers are for my reborn dolls. He doesn't think anything of it, and I don't really wear the onesies or anything around him. People I worked with, they knew. And they gave me crap about it, hardcore. I mean, the whole diaper thing, even though, again, I don't really wear diapers that much. Obviously Daddy knows. My girlfriend's brother knows. My girlfriend knows. This one girl I went to high school with, I just recently told her. Because she tried to be all buddy-buddy with me. I mean, not super many people know, but I mean, honestly, the way I do it, like, unless I'm just wearing a straight-up onesie, like, or I'm wearing one of my diapers or something, my mom doesn't think anything of it, my pacifiers or anything. I think she's, like, clueless to the fact that I use them. I think she thinks they're for my dolls. You know, I've used them in front of her. My one friend kind of knows. Like, they don't really understand too much, so they kind of sort of know. But, like I said, the way I do it, being little for me is more like using toys and sleeping with stuffed animals and reading children's books and, you know, buying clothes from the children's department. So, you know, that's who I've always been, so they don't really think, you know, anything of it, so it's not weird. My little age range. I'm 2 because when I worked at the daycare, I was in the younger toddler room, so I had 18 months. I had 1.5 to 2.5, and 2.5 they'd transfer to the other toddler room, which was 2.5 to 3. But usually we had too many kids in our room, with babies moving up and such, getting new kids and babies moving up, so they would transfer earlier. They would transfer a little bit. They would transfer just after 2. A lot of times they transfer at like 26 months. Yeah, I had 1.5 to 2.5. A lot of times, yeah, they would transfer early because they were either developmentally ready for the next room, or there's a 3-month window, or we'd talk the parents into special requesting. A lot of parents would special request that room. Like, yeah, they had a 3-month window so they could move up. So legally, we could move them up 3 months prior to when they were supposed to actually be moved up if we had too many kids. Some of them weren't even mentally ready at the age they were supposed to move up, so. When did I realize I was little? I had seen it on My Strange Addictions. There was 2 people on there. There was a transgendered girl, female. Obviously, she didn't have a female childhood, so she was a little for that reason. So she could relive the childhood she never got to have. The other one was some guy. He had, like, a caregiver and everything, and it just really put me off. And, like, I thought both of the scenarios were super weird. Like, I mean, with the transgender person, it was more understandable to me. And then I had this guy I was talking to on Meet Me, who was actually friends of a friend. And I was trying to get with him, and, like, he was a sissy, which I personally think is weird. Like, I mean, I don't judge people who are sissies, but, like, it's not something I'm comfortable with. Like, I don't know. To me, like, when I look for ABDL content, I don't want someone that's diapers. Like, no. Like, I don't want male ABDLs. Like, I don't like that. I don't know. Just weird. I don't know. To me. I don't like sissies. Like, I just think that's weird to me. Like, I just feel like sissies are an insult to, like, transgender people or cross-dressers or drag queens, anything like that. I just think, like, it's insulting to me. Like, when I go on Instagram looking for littles to follow, if their Instagram is all, oh, I'm showing you my diaper in every single picture, like, it's just diapers, then I don't. I need something more than just diapers. But, yeah, so I watched a video on, something had come up on my Facebook, I think it was, some article about Binky Princess, and I watched her videos. You can go check her out on YouTube. She doesn't really do ABDL content anymore on her YouTube channel. The little bit she does do on her YouTube channel is all, like, mostly makeup and vaping now. And, like, some of her pole work and whatever. Just dumb stuff. I mean, I still love her, don't get me wrong, but her content has changed so much. That she's just kind of been pushed out of the wayside. And a couple of my YouTubers that I watched, their content has changed so much that it just got pushed out of the wayside. Like little Lola Cat, like, all her videos are either about events based in the UK that she's a part of, or her little shop that she runs, or reviews, like, so, I mean, I don't hate her, but I'm not, like, the biggest fan anymore, and, you know, like, some of the other YouTubers I've watched, like, they've changed their content a lot. Like, this one guy I loved, for this song I found, like, an R&B version of, he did an R&B version of Baby Shark, and, like, a bunch of other kid songs, so I really liked that for work. And now he does, like, other weird videos that I don't even watch, like, I don't know. But, yeah, so I watched Binky Princess, and then I decided I wanted to try out being a little, I went too hardcore into it at first, kind of stepped back, and then I really found out what being a little meant to me when I found Little Space with Sassafras, or Little Time with Sassafras, or whatever it was called. Now Here's channel has changed because of stupid Copa to Introvert Circus, and it's all about her dog and the journey of her two dogs that recently passed within the last year. The dog they had adopted that they had to give back because she was too aggressive and it wasn't a safe fit for the family. So now it's just the one dog they have. Their baby Newfoundland. She's 3, I think, now. I can't remember. I think she just had a birthday recently. But anyways, so, and I'm more that kind of little, like, you know? Like, I dress cute. I play with toys. I collect toys more than actually play with them. I like just setting them up and then not actually doing anything with them. I sleep with stuffed animals. I have cute blankets, all that kind of stuff. So, I've been a little for, like, think I was a little for almost a year before me and Daddy got together. And me and Daddy have been together a little over a year, so almost 2.5 years. You know, I've really technically been a little my whole life. What is something you will always put into little space, or something you always do well in little space? I don't have little space. I mean, I'm always somewhat little, but, you know, the variation of little depends on, like, what's going on around me. Like, if I'm at work, obviously, I'm little to a degree because when I was at the daycare working with toddlers, obviously, toddlers. And when I'm at church, obviously, children. So, when I'm working at church, children. So, I'm surrounded by kids. So, I have some degree of childness. But, like, you know, but then, like, it's dulled down a lot less than it would, like, if I'm completely, you know, not stressed and having fun and whatever. You know, like, it just depends. It all varies. But I don't really have a little space. But I mean, for me, the biggest things that make me feel super extra little are pacifiers, even though I use pacifiers when I'm not feeling little sometimes. And onesies, and especially the combination of pacifiers and onesies. When I want to be super extra little, I'll put on, like, my training pants and a onesie and pacifier type of thing. I guess. I don't really know. Are you a sexual or non-sexual little? Definitely not sexual. Yep, no. Are you, or do you want to be a little 24/7? That is a very hard thing to do. I mean, I say I'm a little, little just comes and goes with me, so I'm kind of 24/7, but I'm kind of not. I don't know, that's a tough question. Do you like coloring? Yes. Not as much as most littles. I'm not, like, super into coloring. But all of my phases, like, where I'll color for, like, 2-3 days straight, and then I won't color again for months. Or I'll sit on a Facebook Live, since I can't do live on here yet. I don't have enough subscribers. Or on an Instagram Live and color for an hour or two, you know, whatever. Do you prefer crayons, colored pencils, markers, watercolors, pastels, or something else? It depends on what I'm coloring. If I'm doing an adult coloring book, crayons. Sometimes I'll use markers. It just depends on if it's a one-sided picture or a two-sided picture. Anything two-sided, I don't really use markers for. Anything one-sided, I sometimes will use markers. But typically I go for crayons. But I get the dollar store ones that are crap and break really easily. I need to start getting the good ones. Because I don't know, I had so many crayons at my house and can't find a single one. I had like 3 boxes of crayons, gave one away, and can't find the rest of them. Just the crayons that I've had since that I still have left from my childhood. But I found all my markers when my mom moved into my great aunt. She gave me a crap ton of markers. And I bought a crap ton of markers. And then all my colored pencils. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is hot pink. Do you have a favorite little nickname to be called? Yeah, I do have a nickname, but no one uses it. It's, as you guys know from this channel, it's Poppy Rain. But nobody will use that. So. No, it's usually just babe, baby girl, baby, anything like that. That's what I usually get called. What is your favorite bedtime story or fairy tale? I don't have a daddy that reads me bedtime stories. I've even tried asking my girlfriend's brother. He's like, you can read, I'm not reading to you. And Daddy's always too busy at night playing video games, either with his brother or by himself, so yeah. Do I sleep with a nightlight? Absolutely no way in heck would I ever sleep with a nightlight. Just the fact we have blackout curtains, so in the day it's really dark in here, which I hate, but at night it's perfect, aside from the one window that's not covered, because Daddy doesn't want the dresser to cover that window, so that's annoying in the morning, or when I go to bed at 5 a.m. But other than that, yeah. And do I sleep with Stuffy? And I already showed you the 2 Stuffies I'm currently sleeping with. At one point, I had those 2 Stuffies, I had Baby Yoda, and I had one of my Fuggliers. If I'm sleeping by myself, I usually have half a bed full of Stuffies. So yeah, I definitely sleep with Stuffies. And a blanket. For sure. But that's the end of this one. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.